I'm never impressed to see 10K month screenshots. I feel like anyone can post revenue, but few can explain what inputs went into it. So I'm always more curious to see what does this person do for 30 days straight to hit those numbers. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. I'm going to show you what we do in 30 days to hit 10K months with the Afrocentric model. So for short, it's just writing on X and on LinkedIn and selling services or digital products to the audience that you're growing. So before I start and show you like my formula, I'm going to tell you things we don't use. It just stuff like a website, like running ads or optimizing for SEO, taking sales calls or using like complicated like tools, subscriptions, all that stuff. You're not gonna find any of that in today's video. So I'm gonna pop my formula right here. So my personal formula for 10K months, this is stuff that I need to do. Take it like as non-negotiable. So we have one offer, two entry points, 30 emails, 30 tweets, 5 to 10 Zoom calls, and 2 to 5 hours of work per day. So let's start with one offer, two entry points. So I sell one offer. I just rotate how I sell it. So every 2 weeks, I switch the focus. So week one might be me promoting my client group, aka like the community, or I can do one-on-one coaching. And week two will be selling a simple digital product, but that's it. Like I just make sure I have two offers, right? It keeps things fresh. My audience doesn't deal with like audience fatigue. They're not bored. It's not like always predictable. But on my side, things are predictable because I know what I'm going to sell. I know how much money it's probably gonna make. And it just keeps things pretty structured, but also pretty flexible because you can always like switch the entry points based on how you feel and how you flow. So sometimes if I want more quiet time, I will sell like maybe two digital products in that month. Or if I want to go hard, I will just be like, here's one-on-one and then here's a group coaching and stuff like that. So it really depends on like the flow and how you work, but it gives you a lot of flexibility and that's what I like. Second is we send 30 emails. So that means we send one email a day. And I know people are gonna panic because that's too much for most people, but the goal is not to spam, it's to be relevant. So our emails is usually small stories that teaches a lessons and then sells something at the end, a quick insight that builds authority and sells something at the end, or genuine like a simple offer and an invite, right? Like that's it. And I try to not do more than 300 words because that's just overkill for me. I don't like personally to read like super long emails, so I try to keep my short as possible. I haven't seen one client or like one of my creator friends switch to daily emails and I benefit hugely from it. So I'm talking when I switched, I doubled my revenue, doubled the leads, everything was just like I don't know, it was like magic. And that's what exactly happened for them. Like you can expect double the revenue, you can expect double the responses, the clicks, the leads, everything just gets better. And if you know to keep it consistent and long term, that's like the best strategy. The moment I switched, I never looked back. My emails are far from perfect, but perfect doesn't really exist in my world. I still get unsubscribers and people like, oh, aren't you like scared that you're gonna run out of subscribers? I'm like, no, because I'm gonna just put exactly like what this week, how many unsubscribers I got this week. As long as I get more subs, which usually happens all the time, I get double the subscribers per day. And I just lose a couple every day, and that's completely totally fine for me because I like to look at it as these people probably don't like, don't resonate, don't want to build the brand, don't want to buy, so it's fine if I lose them. Like, why would I want dead weight in my list? Third is 30 tweets, so it's usually just like one post a day, right? Like that's pretty much all of it. And I repurpose all my emails into a short form, which makes it super easy. Again, I have like a little picture for you guys. Not all of them turn into short form content. Sometimes I have a simple thought, a simple story that I would just like plug. But the more content you put, the better, depending on what stage of business you are. Right now, I'm in my growing era. So I'm capping my warm leads, and that's why I need to push harder with content and feed the top of the funnel to get eventually more leads into my list. And we have 5 to 10 Zoom calls. So four of them are group calls, and then the rest of them are usually people who might be buying like a one-on-one call, or I have one-on-one coaching clients who I hop on calls with them every month. But I focus like 80% on pre-selling with my content, so I don't have to do sales calls. So I sell my offer, like all of them. It's either in Google Docs or genuinely in like a simple landing page. So I make sure I don't hop on sales calls to close people. They're pre-warmed with content, and then when they see the offer, they buy it straight there. So I can get rid of like as many sales calls as possible. And I'm very aware, and a lot of people tell me that if I just attend more sales calls, I'll, make more money. But that's not how I want to run it. I'd rather like try to feed the foundation and make the foundation stronger to get to those numbers instead of just and just like spamming my calendar with Zoom calls. That's not where I want to take this business. And lastly, we have 2 to 5 hours of work a day. It's not like it's an accurate number. I don't know. I don't track this stuff, but some days I work more and some days I work less and some days I don't work at all. Sometimes I just schedule stuff and I let it run. But that's pretty much it. Like if you know what to post and if you know what moves people and if you know if you do this, everything is gonna fall into place. And that's what I like about this type of business model, like the writing business model. But it gives me some type of balance and peace, knowing that if I work less, things are not gonna break, but if I work more, things are gonna scale. And that's like the best part of it. Nothing I showed you is crazy. I know you probably expected way more, but it's like 5 things, right? Like that's my formula for 10K months. But if you want help with yours and if you want like detailed all the stuff, I broke the big things in this video, but there's smaller things that are going on in the background that I usually share in my newsletter. So subscribe there if you want to see more.